people. Everybody was on their own. It provided work for the people. Number two, they received adequate wages. They were working for Pharaoh. And number three, sufficient wealth for the nation. The government got money because everybody worked. They turned in 1/5 of what they earned. They kept 4/5, and the government got the 1/5. So it's a win-win for everybody. And Joseph got them through the 7 years of famine. Joseph said, "This is why I am where I am right now. One person can make a difference." When they went to Pharaoh and said, "We have run out of bread," what did he tell them? Go see Joseph. Now, what if Joseph hadn't have been there? I'm just talking about in the scheme of God's plan. If Joseph hadn't have been in place, if his brothers, back up, if his brothers hadn't have dogged him and put him in the pit, if his brothers hadn't have took him up out the pit and sold him to the Ishmaelites, if the Ishmaelites hadn't have took him down to Egypt and sold him to the Egyptians, if he hadn't have worked in Potiphar's house and Potiphar's wife dogged him and lied on him like she did and said he tried to sexually molest her, he wouldn't have ended up in prison. When he got to prison and those guys in prison with him had dreams, he interpreted the dreams. When they heard that he could interpret dreams, Pharaoh had a dream, and they say, "Hey, there's a dude down in prison that can interpret dreams." He interpreted Pharaoh's dream. When he interpreted Pharaoh's dream, he pulls him up out of prison, makes him the second ruler in the kingdom, and now he's in place. Joseph said, "Don't y'all get mad. Y'all meant it for evil. God meant it for good so that I could save many people alive." And he carried them through this regimen. And when we get to the close of it and they're finished with the suffering, they said, "Man, you saved our life."